Welcome to Prophyles. This video is a demo on how you can build an extremely comprehensive profile on Prophyles. Hi, my name is Sam Stewart and I'm the UX UI manager at Prophyles. Let me start with a disclaimer saying that what I'm about to show you is a demo of our prototype, a tool for me to show you the functionality of our in-development product. Let's start by quickly stating some of the problems with building a profile. Firstly, profiles on social media tend to be incomplete and fragmented. You've got pictures on Instagrams, your videos on YouTube, your timeline on Facebook, and your background on LinkedIn, etc. Also, a lot of that information could be outdated. LinkedIn would be a perfect example where people do not update their picture, email address, or latest employer. And your information could be conflicting. For example, your resume on Monster could be conflicting with one on ZipRecruiter. Not to mention, profiles are quite vulnerable because they are unprotected. But we do understand that since people have already created profiles on several social media platforms, they're most likely unwilling to create another one from scratch, because building a new profile tends to be tedious, laborious, draining, and repetitive. Well, Prophyles solves these problems and makes it easy to do so. Let me show you how. What you see here is the thumbnail view of an address book of this user. In order to access the profile of a contact, you simply need to click on their name. As you can see, there are about 50 topics, which can be accessed from the navigation bar on the left. You can also navigate on the bottom, or by clicking here and getting this pop-up where you can use the navigation buttons like Next, Previous, First, and Last. You can also click here to see all of the topics. The first topic is the web page, which Prophyles automatically generates from your profile for two purposes. A, for some people they prefer to navigate through HTML, which in this case we are providing you with an HTML profile similar to About Me or LinkedIn. And B, your profile becomes searchable through search engines like Google Search, which is very helpful for your digital footprint and visibility. This specific web page template shows an infographic, word cloud composed of tags, traits, skills, specialties, industries, employers, and the social media links. Well, what if you don't need any information, but you just need to take action? In this case, you can use shortcuts. From here, you can rate, review, give a badge, connect, tag, favorite, text through different messengers, call, email, send a letter or package through mail to a physical address, or network through social media. Now, if you go to Summary, you can see an overview of all the information on a profile. Summary is organized by topics, but it's completely customizable in terms of which topics you want to display. You can choose to have the default list of topics, specific topics of your choice, a selection of topics based on the user's history of visited topics, or a selection based on what the crowd has selected before. You can include things like biographies, telephone numbers, including ones that are masked, which means that they cannot see or share the phone number, but they can still use and call it. You can message or email, or you can even see what type of relationship you've had. You can also go here to see a summary of the statistics of activities between the user and David Sad. Now, the percentage that you see here for each topic in each tab indicates the percent of completion. This serves two purposes. One, if the topic is empty, it would show 0%, which is helpful for the visitor to avoid expanding an empty tab. And two, it'd be helpful for the owner to remind him or her to fill out their information for a complete profile. This also shows that you can be as brief or as detailed as you wish. You can treat your profile as a simple card with all the topics being empty, or you can have a super comprehensive and detailed profile. Don't forget that you can also customize the information that a contact has access to based on the digital card you exchange while meeting. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out our Connect function video. Now, another way to look at a profile is through infographics. We can see that Prophyles actually generates your profile into an infographic. You can choose several infographics from our library or build your own, But this is one reason why you might want to be as comprehensive as you can in building your profile. Now let's review for a minute. We saw that depending on what type of user you are, your needs, your habits, and the likes, you can view profiles as simply as a Rolodex with a bunch of cards. You can see it as an HTML page like about.me, a summary with tabs, convenient shortcuts, and infographics, or as we will see shortly, as a resume. Now this proves our genuine attempt to serve different types of users by presenting profiles in a personalized UX UI. We do this using AI, machine learning, and heuristic algorithms. All of that to create a wow factor, instant gratification, and stickiness. It may look a bit complicated as of now, but that's only because I'm demonstrating all of the different options and functionalities. Now we can go to employers to see how a comprehensive profile can elevate and increase your job prospects by keeping your work information up to date. The information here can appear by the user entering their information directly into profiles, but can also be preloaded by our algorithms that can legally grab it from LinkedIn, job boards, blogs, personal websites, portfolios, and more. We can see employer history and resumes, which actually profiles can automatically generate, or you can design your own. You can also distribute and control your resume to job boards like here, or companies like here. Profiles also provide some unique analysis tools, such as achievement analysis, promotion analysis, stability analysis, and employer analysis. Once again, Profiles is all about being informative, detailed, comprehensive, and a trusted source. Why? Because data is king. We want to dominate our space with the most comprehensive data set. In this specific example, recruiters would be willing to pay for the convenience to have such information at their fingertips for quick hiring decisions. We also have more social topics too. For example, a diary. You can also keep track of your relationship with the contact, review, assign a badge, chat, send greeting cards, and notifications to your contacts. All such user-generated content, such as ratings, are associated with a profile but do not belong to the owner of the profile, but rather to the user who generated them. This way, you can record and remember everything you need to know about your contacts, even if you haven't been in contact for a while. Now, right now, I won't cover social network because you can learn more in our leverage demo video. So let me jump quickly to statistics and mention that Profiles offers extensive reports about your contacts, connections, activities, etc. We are a very data-driven company and love stats, so we included all the stats that your heart desires on a variety of subjects, including topics, groups, and views. And if that's not enough, we have the same profile structure for organizations, which could be used by companies, institutions, government agencies, and more. Now let's summarize the main functions that you just saw. In summary, Profiles offers two very comprehensive types of profiles: profiles for individuals and profiles for organizations, with about 50 topics organized in tabs for each. Within those tabs, you can record someone's entire personal and professional life from high school years to retirement years. Information is automatically aggregated or manually entered. There's loads of personalization and customization. There's two types of content: owner's content and user-generated content. Automatic and safe distribution of information. Extensive reports and statistics. So, what are the benefits of a comprehensive profile? Well, with Profiles, you can gain satisfaction, efficiency, and productivity by using the build once, use many times system. You can promote yourself to your network with rich content and put your best foot forward, representing yourself in the best light possible. You can get the scoop about your contacts from one place instead of having to hop around aimlessly from one website to another. You can collect the wisdom of the crowd about you and your contacts. And you can integrate your profile with the rest of the world for great convenience, gratification, and instant satisfaction. Now that's the end of the demo on how to build a comprehensive profile on Prophyles. But before you leave, let me answer a few frequently asked questions. What if people don't contribute to building their profile? To start with, we are doing almost all of the initial heavy lifting by pre-creating millions of profiles that we will get from Melissa Data and other data brokers. However, we are not relying solely on their data because we have our own AI and ML algorithms that allow us to aggregate, collect, scrape, and grab data from anywhere as long as it is legal to do so. We are also encouraging our users with rewards to make them complete, validate, and correct their profiles as much and as soon as possible. We also believe that people will follow the herd. Once they realize that certain influencers will have great profiles that help them in promoting themselves, they will follow suit. From a corporate strategic viewpoint, do you think that Prophyles is a software company, a media company, or a data broker company? Now that's one of the most interesting and difficult questions to answer, but here's our take. Initially, Prophyles is a software company that relies on its unique IP to offer its products and services. Eventually, we believe that software, all software, not just ours, will become a commodity. And it is the data, information, and knowledge that will become the scarcity. Hence, in the future, Prophyles might be considered a special type of media company. On the other hand, Prophyles is not and will never be a data broker because we will never sell any data that belongs to our users. Thank you for watching this demo on how to build a comprehensive profile on Prophyles. We have a number of other demo videos that you can watch on our website or on WeFunder, Fundable, YouTube, Vimeo, and other social media platforms. And if you like what you see, tell your friends about Prophyles. Why? Because this time, it's personal. It was a pleasure demoing our comprehensive profiles to you. And thank you again for your interest in Prophyles.